Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. First of all, I would like to thank all my subscribers, all my viewer watchers, and if you haven't subscribed and you've been thinking about subscribing to Mr. Belle Kitchen, yes, you should subscribe to Mr. Belle Kitchen. Mr. Belle got a lot of good videos on how to cook in the Power XL, and if you're wondering how to subscribe to Mr. Belle Kitchen, that's all you had to do. Hit that little ding, and you are subscribed to Mr. Belle Kitchen. I would like to thank everybody for all the nice comments they've been leaving, and if I've been trying my best to answer them as fast as I can. Thank you. Today, Mr. Belle be doing something different in the Power XL. The kids woke up, they wanted some grilled cheese sandwich. So today I'll be making some grilled cheese in the Power XL. Everybody know how to make grilled cheese and everything. Why Mr. Belle doing this on the video? Well, I'm doing it today on the video in the Power XL because I haven't made none in the Power XL. And people that have gas stoves and they don't want their kids to use the stove because of it starts a fire, they might need paper or something like that. So I said, why not do it on the Power XL? My kids know how to do it in the Power XL. I feel comfortable with them doing it in the Power XL. Today we'll be doing some grilled cheese in the Power XL. First of all, you know I can't do it with this top on, so all my first time viewers, that's all you wonder how this top come off. That's all you have to do is just wiggle it one time, lift it up, put it to the side. Today my ingredients is I'll be using 8 pieces of bread, and I'll be using some butter, some regular butter, and some of my kids like the garlic butter. You can buy this garlic butter, Sam's Club, Walmart, anywhere. It's a nice, good butter. So I'll be using both kinds of butter, regular butter for some of them like garlic butter. So I like garlic butter too on different things. And I'll be using some Tillamook Extra Cheddar Cheese. I'm gonna tell you one thing, this extra cheddar cheese is great, especially when you're cooking, because it gives it that real good flavor when you're doing something like that. So not just this, it's good for other things too. So today I'll be slicing this up nice and good and everything, making it ready for a nice good grilled cheese sandwich. And what's better than having a knick-knack with a grilled cheese sandwich? So we'll be having that today. It's very easy and it's very quick. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this Tillamook cheese out of here just like this. And I'm just gonna cut it because I'm gonna cut it straight in half like this. That's all you gotta do is cut it like that. Put it in there like that. And we're gonna get busy, put this to the side. And I'm gonna just start slicing it just like this. So that way it'll fill up that whole bread. You want that nice, good, cheesy bread, like that. Cut it just like that. Cut it, let that go down. Get me nice, good pieces off it, like that. Like that. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna set this Power XL together on Sauté right there. Press the time, and I'm gonna set the temperature for 375. And then I'm gonna set the minutes. You know, I'm gonna just, since I'm doing 4 grilled cheese, I'm gonna just put it on 40 so I wouldn't have to restart it and everything. And I'm gonna press start, and I'm gonna let that get nice, good and hot. And I'm gonna put my butter in there. First of all, I'm gonna use butter on the first 3. And the last one, I'm gonna use the garlic butter so it don't get mixed up. Just put my butter in there just like that. Put this butter in here and let it just melt all over like that. Like that. Put that in there. You know, when you have kids, everybody wants something a different way. What I'm gonna do, as you see my butter is melting, I'm just gonna take my 2 pieces of bread and I'm put it in just like that. So butter be on both sides. Put it in like that. So this butter be all on both sides, cause kids, they're gonna be checking me out. See butter on both sides, cause they love the butter on both sides. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it sit like that. And when I'm gonna get my cheese, I'm gonna put this. Now I'm gonna put this cheese on like this. After I just let it get a little bit more hot. And I'm gonna put cheese on. I'm gonna put this on like this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let that side just cook nice and good. While that cheese is warming up like that. You know Mr. Belle like to take you step by step. And you know Mr. Belle, for all my first time watchers and haven't been looking at Mr. Belle videos, you know Mr. Belle gonna say, wash your dishes as it cooking. Don't leave it for the spouse, don't leave it for the kids, don't leave it for your friend. Cause you might be cooking something real good and they might not want none because they thinking they have to wash dishes. So if you wash your dishes, everybody could sit down and enjoy the meal. So now, after that been said, let's flip this over one time. Just flip it over just like that. In like that. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over a couple times. As you see, it's coming out nice and good. And this is grilled cheese. This right here gonna be my son's right here. So he gonna be ready to taste it and eat it and everything, let you know. And this is how the kids can cook in the Power XL. You don't have to worry about them cooking. My son, he make good grilled cheese sandwiches and everything. So he can make it right in here. Okay, this grilled cheese is done. My son is over here. He's ready for his grilled cheese. We're gonna check this out together. And I have my son down there with me. So this is his sandwich. So we're gonna cut this just like this. Cut it straight like this. And he gonna be the tester on this grilled cheese. Look at that cheese, is hot. I hope it don't burn his mouth. And as you see, the cheese is melted. And everything looking good, and everything's hot. I'm gonna let it cool off. What do you think about that, son?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it cool off just for a minute. Like I say, my son, he be cooking in this Power XL. Some of the videos, if you go back and see like the fries and the chicken and different things, my son is in there doing it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna take a bite of this grilled cheese.
In the meantime, while my son is tasting that, I'm gonna put 2 more in there. As you see, I put the butter this side on the bread on this side, and I put some on the back side after this get a little brown, like that.
You can taste all the butter, and you can taste the cheese in this grilled cheese.
And
that's good.
no, and that's good. My son's gonna sit at the table and finish this. He a little shy right now. Lost some words, but it's all right. He's hungry. Okay, now I'm gonna flip this one over. And I'm gonna put the cheese right on top of it. This is nice and good. And put this cheese on top of it. This right here is my daughter's. So I'm gonna let that backside get a little brown, leave that cheese on top like that. Put this on like that. So that way it's brown both sides. And I'll be flipping together. You know, Miss Belle like to take you step by step. I'm gonna flip it. Look at that. That's nice. And let that back side cook. Okay, this one is ready. As you see, it's nice and good on both sides. I'm gonna take it out and put it right here. This one, my daughter, she don't want it cut. In the meantime, I'm just gonna put these 2 in there. And the last one, the regular butter.
And we'll put
Okay,
that
so I'm
together.
gonna take this last one out of the regular butter. It's done. And this is the regular butter one. And now we're gonna use the garlic butter. My daughter, she like garlic butter, so what I'm doing, this is the way the garlic butter look. For those of you who haven't seen garlic butter, this is the way it is. This garlic butter is really good. So I'm just gonna take this in here and spread it over like this. And just spread it all over there. You know, when you have kids, everybody wants something different. They like to work you. So I'm just gonna spread it just like this. Over. Like that. Sit it right here. Give me another little chunk of this good butter. Spread it on here. We're gonna put it in there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put both of these in, just like that. Like that. And then I'm gonna put a little on the top part. So, just a little. Like that. Put a little on both sides. So when I flip it over, it can melt. And as you know, I set this for 40 minutes because I was making 4. And you see I still have the time left. I still have 16 minutes. That's why I set it a little bit higher minutes, because I have the minutes. I'm just gonna flip it one time, make it like that. But this is the way that garlic bread be looking. Nice and good. Also, you can have the garlic bread, like if you buy French bread, anything, you put the garlic bread with it and eat it with pasta or whatever and everything. You like to have it on the side. Like I say, this is the good garlic butter right here. Okay, I'm gonna flip these over. Put the cheese on it. This is the garlic bread. I'm gonna flip it over, put the cheese on it. Just like that. Put that on just like that. Put this on it. Let it cook. You know, Mr. Belle take you step by step. Let that cook for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna take this one out. Sit it right over here with the rest of it. And also you have 11 minutes left, so actually I only used 29 minutes. I set it at 40. I wanted to give myself enough time. If I'd had another person in the house, it would have took up the whole time of it. So you can always set it a little bit higher, depends on what you're cooking. So I'm gonna cancel that altogether. I only used 29 minutes. Cancel that and cut it off. And unplug it. What I usually do to keep it from getting too hot in there and let it cool off, I take it out and set it to the side. That way you don't mess up your pan with all the heat and everything. And this is your regular butter grilled cheese, and this is the garlic butter grilled cheese. So both of them gonna be delicious. And I'm gonna just take the knife and I'm gonna just cut this in a nice good triangle, just like this. And today you can have it with bacon and eggs, whatever you want to have it with. Today I'm just gonna get some nice fruit. There's nothing wrong with having fruit with it and eat it and everything. But this is the way it look, nice and good and tasty. As you see, cheese is nice and good on this garlic butter and everything. And I'm gonna leave it like that. And this is your regular butter grilled cheese and garlic butter grilled cheese. And I'm gonna have this with a little cantaloupe and everything. Sit down and eat this, me and my daughter. And that's Cooking with the Bells. We did it again. If you like it, leave a comment in the box. And if you haven't subscribed and wondering how to subscribe, that's all you have to do. Ding! And you are subscribed to Mr. Belle Kitchen. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video.